You know it, oh Lord, you know it, for Sunday, you know it.
Isis heals the heart, the channel that awakens your spirit and transforms your pain. Today I'm going to be doing a story time on when I had an abusive boyfriend. This was back in, and I'm smiling, it's not funny. It ain't funny, but I don't know, I've come a long way from it. And like now I can truly really talk about it without like feeling weird or icky or feeling like, oh, it wasn't actually abuse. Because for so long, I'm not gonna lie, I would like say, oh, it wasn't abusive, he wasn't abusive for real, he just had anger issues, like stuff like that. But it's like the things that this dude did was insanity, like plain insanity. And I feel like because of how I was raised and like my environment, where it's like people normalize abuse, they normalize rape, they normalize people putting their hands on people, like they normalize that shit. Where I'm from, that shit is normalized, okay? So yeah, coming a long way from healing and like basically being there for myself. It's yeah. And I don't know, I think I've cultivated this safety within my own self and within my own being, within my own domain, where I can talk about anything without crying, without feeling overly emotional over it, because I've processed those emotions already, you know. So basically, dude, and I'm gonna be joking a little bit about it because like I said, I'm not in my emotions about it anymore. So but the dude, so I was 18, so this was like 2019. Yeah, this was like 2019 when I was dating this dude, right? And he was 24. Okay. And when I was dating him, well, before I started dating him, I was on Tinder, and your girl was like 17, 16, 17 on Tinder, talking to people who were like 21, 18. Like, your girl was doing not what she was supposed to do. She was not in alignment with her calling. I was not in alignment at all. Like, I was going the other way, okay? But I was on Tinder and I swiped on him and he was 24 and I was ready to be 18. So I was like, I wasn't even 18 yet, I was 17, okay? And this was probably a few months before I turned 18. Yeah, it was probably a few months before I turned 18 when, yeah, I started talking to the weirdo, right? And he didn't know that I don't think he knew that I was 17. I can't remember what age. I think I put 18 on the Tinder. I can't remember. But yeah, I don't think he knew, but I would dodge his tests. Like, he would ask me to go to the beach with him. He would ask me to, he was like, when the spring come, like, we can go to the beach, da da da. Like, he would ask me on dates and I would just egg him every time. I would egg him. I egged him up until my birthday, and then when it was my birthday, I was like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna give it a try, see what it hit on or whatever. Cause honestly, I really won't trying to be in a relationship. I was just trying to do, and that's just the truth. So when I met the 24-year-old, the abusive boyfriend, I'm gonna call the abusive boyfriend Lamont. Okay, I'm gonna call the abusive boyfriend Lamont. And Lamont picked me up when I actually was like, okay, fine, we can go out, da da da. He picked me up, we went to the movies, and then we went to the hotel. In between all those things, right, his character, I'm gonna tell y'all how standoffish this man was, right? He was very, very standoffish. Like, I was really goofy, and I was really like, I am really goofy in general, but now I don't be as like open with who I am, or I don't allow people into my inner child too much, because people take advantage and they think that because I'm soft and I'm nice and da da da, that they now can easily manipulate me, or they can easily do some fuck shit. You feel me? They take my kindness for weakness. But that's what he basically did. Like, he took my kindness for weakness. He felt like, okay, she's very sweet. She's like, da da da. Like, he scoped me out. That is, like, I'm not gonna lie, dude was a true narcissist now that I think back at it. Because he just was so stoic. He was so numb. You feel me? Like, he really, like, and he depended on me for his happiness. He depended on me for his happiness. So, I felt drained 25/8. I was literally his energy source. I was his lighthouse. Like, I'm not playing, because now that I think about it, it's like he wanted me around all the time. He never wanted me to, like, he never wanted me to go out with my friends. He never wanted me to stay at home. He never wanted, like, he always wanted me to be by his side at all times. And in my mind, I was like, okay, maybe he just been hurt a lot. Maybe he just scared. Maybe he's scared I'm gonna cheat or whatever the case. So I'm young. You feel me? I'm just thinking, like, you know, the shit that I be thinking, you know? And that could be true, but, like, the upcoming shit that he did, that does not give, like, no. Like, you can be scared, you can be frightened, you can be fearful, but don't project that into violence. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. So, our first fight was, like, I think I said I wanted to, like, see his phone, and he wouldn't let me see his phone. So, and I, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I was perfect. I was not perfect, okay? But he wouldn't let me see his phone, and I think I broke up with him that day because he kept telling me, oh, my phone's off. Oh, like, he just would tell me a lot of things, and didn't feel like it was true. Like, I felt like he was always lying to me, which he probably was. Because now I know I'm psychic. Like, it's like, okay, I probably had a hunch that he was cheating. I probably had a hunch that he was doing stupid shit, and he just was not being real, right? And yeah, we was together a lot, but we weren't together all the time, every single day, because I didn't want to be. But he wanted to be around me every single fucking day. I didn't want to be around him every day, okay? So, like I said, he had time. If he wanted to cheat, he had time to, if he wanted to. You feel me? But that day when we had that argument about the phone, I broke up with him, and that day, what happened? I'm trying to think. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to think back. That day, I think it was that day that he drove me home. It was that day he drove me home. And when I got out of the car, I went for a walk. It was something along the lines. If something happened where I went out, I got out of the car, I wanted to go for a walk to calm down because I was mad at him. And he was yelling in my face and, like, telling me to hit him and just some weird shit. Like, we was literally on the main road. We was on the main road, and he was all in my face, like, da 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 da. I don't even know what he was saying. I just know he was cussing in my face, like, all in my face with his hand doing this. And I punched him 3 times in the face because he kept telling me to hit him, to him. And it was like, he was, like, provoking me, right? So that was the first violent altercation that we had. I'm not gonna lie, I hit first. I did. That's because he told me to hit him. And I think, and now I'm, like, looking back at it and, like, seeing it and, like, observing the scenery, it's like he wanted to start that pattern of, like, violence between the relationship because he was provoking it. And it's like, I wanted space. He would not give me space. I wanted to talk. He barely talked. Like, it's like he was purposely doing things to bother me or to make me feel like I didn't have, like, authority over my body. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I felt bad because I felt like I was in the wrong. Obviously, I was in the wrong, but he provoked it. Period, point blank. He provoked it. He wanted to get hit, okay? And that's the truth. Because even after I hit him, he said that it turned him on. that I hit him. And I was feeling bad, y'all. Y'all don't even understand. I was feeling like shit. I didn't even want to be in a relationship because I was like, if I'm acting like this towards you, I don't want to be in a relationship. Like, I don't want to be in a relationship like this. And I kept telling him that. And he was like, okay, I understand, da-da-da. But it's like, that's the only time we connected was when he was angry. Or when one of us was angry. That's the only time we connected. When we were chill, when we was monotone, because I'm not going to say we were happy because we were never happy. I'm not even going to say we was happy because we were never happy. That relationship was the worst relationship I've ever been in my whole entire life. I promise you. But every time we was chill and relaxed, it was just be boring. It's like I didn't know who was right next to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like every moment I wanted to break up with this man. Like I was in misalignment. Like I was not aligned with this man. I was not aligned with those circumstances. I was not aligned with my purpose at all. So, y'all, it's a lot. I broke up with him again one day when we was just watching TV. Basically because I was like, I think I just need some space. I think I just need some time to myself. I think I need some time to know who I am. Because I was like, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm just bored, or I just don't know who I am. And you know what I'm saying? Da-da-da. And that was halfway true though. That was a part of it. Like, me not knowing who I was a big part of why I was with this man. Because I wouldn't have been with him if I knew who I was. You know what I'm saying? I would have knew what I wanted. But with him, it was like I was turning into something I did not want to turn into. So I told him I didn't want to be with him and I wanted a break. He got mad. He went off on me. And every time he got mad at me, I used to black out. So I can't really tell y'all everything he said, everything he did, because I was like, my mind even now, I don't have a memory of that situation for real. Like, I remember the worst of the worst, but I don't remember all the arguments. I don't remember all the altercations. I don't remember because my heart space and my mind was trying to protect me. So I shut down. But this man went off on me. And he called me a hoe. He said, oh, you just want to talk to people. Oh, you just want to be with other people. Why do we need to break up for you to understand yourself? Why can't you understand yourself with me? Like, all types of shit, right? And I just was silent. Like, I would go mute on him. I would literally just shut down on him because I was like, why are you doing that? Like, why are you going to the utmost extent? Why are you doing that? It's like he needed me. And that shit was weird. Like, that shit was a lot of pressure. Like, I did not, especially at 18, I did not want kids at that time. I didn't want none of that. I wanted to be free. I wanted to understand who Naya was before I allowed myself to have kids. I had to understand me. You feel me? So I was like, I'm not having kids with you. I don't know you. Like, I don't know us. I don't even know what this relationship's going. And yeah, he would just get mad every time. And I tell y'all, I promise y'all, I would work him out a lot. And then I would get back with him either because he was persuasive as fuck and I was naive as fuck, or because of hormones, or because I just felt like he was the only thing close to love. You feel me? Like, I would literally go back over reasons of like just desperation. You know what I'm saying? Like, just pure desperation. When I was with that man, I was desperate as fuck. Like, I turned into a desperate person after him. And I just wanted love. Like, I just wanted love, and I just wanted anything that I felt that was love. You feel me? And then, okay, so in the relationship, I'm sorry, I'm not even really telling the real story, but there was another time, right, in the relationship where he did not let me leave his home. It was another situation where he did not let me leave his home, right? And this was petty too. Like, we was watching TV again, and that's another thing. That's literally all we did. All we did was watch TV, go to one of his little basketball games. Keep in mind, this man is 24 years old. He was playing basketball, like this, like, community basketball that was for people in their early 20s, bro. This man was 24. That game was probably for 18 to 21 year olds. And he was surrounded by 18 to 21 year olds. This man was he was a child. He was a child. He was a fucking child. I said all that to say, we was in the house, right, one time, and he had said a comment that made me mad. He had said something about a woman on the TV, and it pissed me off, right? And I was like, I want to go home. And he knew that was an indicator that I was going to break up with him. Like, he knew that. He knew. He was like, why do you want to go home? And I was like, because I just didn't like that. And I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable here no more. And he was like, well, just talk to me. I didn't want to talk to him because I'm like, I just don't like it. Talk to you about what? You feel me? Like, what am I talking to you about? I don't like it. Period. Like, what? And he kept trying to talk to me about whatever. And like, keep in mind, I keep saying I am 18 years old. That's number one. I don't know what I want. I just know I wanted to feel free. I wanted to feel safe, and he did not make me feel free or safe. So yeah, I kept breaking up with him, and he would not take me home. So I left the house. I left the house with my phone. I don't even know why I did that. I'm dramatic, okay? And also, not just that, I get anxious really fast. I get anxious and I just get really like heated fast. So I calm myself down by walking away, okay? So I walked away, and then he ran after me and told me to come back in the house. I came back in the house. Then he goes off. Like, he really, like, this is the worst that I've seen him go off. Like, the worst, right? He cusses at me, tells me to go upstairs. He takes my phone away from me like I'm a kid. And he like, once we go upstairs and once we go into the room, he blocks the door. So I cannot get out. I cannot get out that room. Okay? I think he also had a knife, y'all. I can't remember, but I feel like he had a weapon or something to make me scared to go up the stairs. Because I know if he didn't, I probably would have tried to run. I feel like I tried to run too, though, before I went in the room. But when I was in the room and the door was open and he wasn't near the door, he was like on the side, I tried to run outside the door. And he grabs me by my face and does this really hard. Like, and he pushes me on the bed. And I could not breathe. I thought I was going to die. Like, I really thought I was going to die. Like, he was doing it with all his pressure, with all his might. And yeah, after that, I kind of blacked out a little bit again. I told him that he was the devil. We argued a little bit. Then I went quiet. He went quiet. We just sat there for a minute. Everything went quiet. And then he started to get erected. He started getting hard, right? He started wanting to do something with me. And then I commented on that. I was like, are you going to, you know, SA me, sexually assault me type of thing, right? The R word, right? And he said, why would I do that? And then I said, because, well, you're hard, and like, this is a really high emotional situation. Like, this is not even a situation where you should be aroused right now. You feel me? And he was like, I don't know, bro. Like, I can't remember everything he said because it was just dumb. I just remember it being so stupid, what he said. I just remember he's so dumb. And I think I freaking opened up to him that night. Like, I feel like I opened up to him that night about my past and stuff like that. And because I opened up to him, he did the same shit that happened to me from my past. So that fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie. That fucked me up too, like, with trusting people. But yeah, like, after that, I still stayed with his dumbass. But it's like, I was numb. Like, I wasn't in the relationship anymore. There was another time where I broke with him finally. I just finally broke up with him. And he let me go, kind of. Like, he wasn't extra about keeping me, but he would stalk me. Like, every time I went out with a dude, he would be following me everywhere we went. It was crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. It's crazy. It was crazy. Okay, if y'all going through something similar to that, or yeah, if y'all going through something similar to that, like, y'all really need to leave, because people like that, impulsive people like that, they will kill you and kill themselves. They will kill you and kill themselves and your kids and whatever else. You feel me? Them type of people are not people. Those are not good people to co-create with. Okay, those people will destroy y'all, what y'all build, and y'all sell, and both of y'all. Okay, like, y'all don't want to do that. Okay, that's my story. I love y'all. I hope that helped. I hope that showed y'all, like, being desperate for love is just not the way to go. Like, love yourself first so you know what's right for you. And, like, yeah. And I learned my lesson. I really have. A lot of things are going my way now, so don't feel bad for me, and, like, the things that happened in my past, don't feel bad. Like, don't say sorry in the comments. Don't be like, oh, I'm sorry that happened to you. No, this is just to spread awareness. This is just to spread awareness, and this is just to help people not make the same mistakes that I made, okay? This is not to feel bad. This is not to be scared. This is just to be aware, okay? All right, like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed the story, and let me know if you want to know any more stories of my life, because I got plenty of them. Bye.
You know it. The Lord. You know it. So someday.